So welcome back my dear children to the physical science class. We are going the chapter 3 is called as matter around us. Last class we have seen some of the topics and we have seen molecule. Once again we recall the molecule and move to the further molecules. We have seen what is mean molecules and molecule of elements and compounds. Again we are going to recall it. So what is meant by molecule? A molecule is a neutral group of two or more atoms held together by chemical bonds. The types of classified into monoatomic, diatomic, triatomic and polyatomic. A molecule which contains only one atom is called monoatomic. If it is contains two atoms means diatomic. The molecules contain three atoms means triatomic, and if it is contain more than three means it is called as polyatomic molecules. These are called the classification of the molecules: monoatomic, diatomic, triatomic, and polyatomic. Next, we are going to see molecules of elements. A molecule of element consists of fixed number of one type of atom chemically combined together. See here, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. There are two atoms are there which they are it can be two or more than two also will be there, but which chemically combined together is called as molecule of elements. They are chemically combined together, it is called as molecule of elements. Next we are going to see molecule of compounds. Molecule of compound consists of a fixed number of different types of atoms chemically combined together. See here, H2O, NH3, CO2, H2O2. Here, all the molecular compounds are chemically combined with some of the elements. Here, H2O, hydrogen and oxygen chemically combined together to give water. Ammonia, nitrogen and hydrogen are chemically combined together. So, molecule of compound means two different types of atom are chemically combined together. Next, classification of matter. Matter is classified into two types. One is pure substance and mixtures. Pure substance means it's divided into elements and compounds. Mixtures means it's divided into homogeneous and heterogeneous. Elements means it's made up of only atoms. Compound means two or more type of elements are chemically combined together. They also form of atoms, but different types of atoms elements are chemically combined together to form the compound. In your chapter we are going to see what is meant by classification of elements and compounds. First we are going to see about elements. What is meant by elements? Element is a pure substance that cannot be broken down into other substances by physical or chemical means. Totally 118 elements, known elements are there. In 92, it's occurring naturally. Remaining or we are preparing in the laboratory. So it has the elements have unique symbols and names. Elements have unique symbol and name. The four important elements are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. These elements are divided into metal, metalloids and non-metals. First we will see metals and non-metals. Metals are generally solid. Non-metals are found in three states: solid, liquid and gas. Metals are heavy. Non-metals are generally soft. Metals are hard and non-brittle means it will not break easily. But non-metals, solids are hard but it will break easily. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity except lead. Non-metals are bad conductors of heat and electricity except graphite. They are ductile and malleable. That means ductile means we can draw into thin wire. Malleable means we can change the shape. But non-metals we cannot neither ductile or malleable. Have melting point and boiling point are generally high. Non-metals melting and boiling point generally low. They generally produce ringing sound on collision. Non-metal will not produce ringing sound. They are generally lustrous and can be polished. Non-metals are non-lustrous and cannot be polished. Now, lustrous means it will shine. Non-lustrous means it will not shine. This is about the metals and non-metals. Next we are going to see about metalloids. Metalloids are chemical substance element which have the property of metals as well as non-metals. This property make metalloids useful in computers and calculators. They have some of the examples of metalloids are boron, silicon and germanium. These three are the important examples for the non-metals. See the picture: boron, silicon and arsenic have both the character of metals and non-metals. Next one is compounds. There are two different elements are chemically combined together is called as compounds. All compounds are called as molecules, but we cannot say all molecules are compounds. See here H2O. H2O, you know, water. So water is combined with the chemically combined together with hydrogen and oxygen. You know, hydrogen in room temperature it will be in a gas. Oxygen in room temperature it will be gas, but when they are chemically combined together it will give a liquid. They are chemically combined together, it will give liquid. In the liquid you cannot see the characteristics of hydrogen and characteristics of oxygen. After it is chemically combined together, it will give a new characteristics. It will give a new characteristics. It will not show either the characteristics of element hydrogen and it will not show the characteristics of oxygen. So when elements are chemically combined together, it will produce a new substance. It will produce a new substance. You cannot able to separate by physical method. Only it can separate by the chemical means. See here, two atoms of hydrogen plus one atom of oxygen, both are gases, are chemically giving water. So sodium plus chlorine are chemically combined together to give sodium chloride. So sugar which we are eating, it consists of it's made up of two elements. One is carbon, oxygen and hydrogen, and made new substance is called as sucrose. Next we are using chalk powder. It is called as calcium carbonate, made up of calcium, carbon and oxygen. Calcium, carbon and oxygen. These are about the compound. These are about the compounds. See, calcium is an alkaline earth metal which chemically combined with the carbon and oxygen and giving the new substance is called as calcium carbonate, and chalk is made up of a calcium carbonate. So next class we will see about some other topics, my dear children. Thank you, my dear children. Have a nice day.